Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Keppel. I'm super excited to be here on ThermOWeb's YouTube channel today because we have some new items to show you from the Deco foil line. There are brand new iCraft Deco foil clear toner sheets in the most gorgeous fall and Halloween designs. So let me show you what we have. Okay, so these clear toner sheets have toner printed on a clear sheet that you can run through your laminator with foil. The one with the leaves is called Endless Leaves. This one is called Wilderness. Next, we have Wheat Fields, perfect for Thanksgiving, for fall. Next up, we have Pumpkin Patch. Again, could be used for fall or for Halloween. And then finally, Cobwebs and Cauldrons. And this is the sheet that I'm going to use in this video to create a shaker window with foiling on it. Okay, these are the 4 Deco foil colors that I'm going to be using. I have lime, copper, purple, and black. I have my laminator and it is nice and hot. I've let it heat up for 10-15 minutes. I have all of my clear toner sheets cut down into card size, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I'm just going to use some scissors to cut the toner sheet down to the size of my clear sheet there. So I have my clear sheet with the toner side facing up. You can tell because it's slightly raised. And then I have the toner sheet with the foil right on top of it. The color side needs to be facing you inside a parchment sandwich with some cardstock. You can see that it crinkled in my laminator, so I'm just sending it through flipped over just to make sure that I got heat on all of the pieces of that clear toner sheet. And look at that, isn't that gorgeous? When you peel it back, it reveals that the foil color has stuck to all of the little toner designs there. They're so beautiful. I just absolutely love them, and I'm so glad they did Halloween. Another thing you can do is cut an entire toner piece of cardstock, which ThermOWeb has, down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then take that foil piece that we had left over, pulled off from the top of the clear sheet, and then run it through your laminator, and then you get the reverse effect. So you get the black designs with the colored foil on top instead of the colored foil designs. And I love that you can use both of these on cards. You could use them on tags, on little gift bags. Okay, so I just wanted to show you everything that I foiled. This one I foiled with black. It's really, really pretty, and it looks very different than the toner. I know it doesn't look in the video, but in real life, it's got this just really great effect. Okay, these are the pumpkins, and I did the same thing with the pumpkins where I ran it through on a toner sheet as well. And then we have the wheat fields with some copper foil, and I'm going to tilt it. There we go. Oh, so gorgeous. And then that wilderness with some lime and the endless leaves with some lime as well. And I am just going to put these aside and use them another time. Okay, I'm cutting some fun foam down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I just have some large sheets of white fun foam that I like to use when I'm making shaker cards. So I'm going to cut 2 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 pieces of fun foam. I'm going to run it through with a large circle die there. First, I'm going to stack some black cardstock on top so that will create my window. So I'm going to use the ThermOWeb's liquid mixed media adhesive and lay that right on top of my 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of toner sheet there. And now I'm just trimming a little bit off the foam because when you run it through the die cut machine, it flattens it out, makes it a little bit larger than that card front there, and I don't want it sticking out the side. I'm going to make sure that I put some of that liquid adhesive all around the circle die cut because I don't want any of my shaker goodies coming out. So now I have 1 layer of foam. I'm going to do the same exact thing to the second layer, just trim it a little bit on the sides where it flattened a little bit, and then put my liquid adhesive all around that circle and make sure none of my shaker goodies come out. And I'm layering this all on top of each other. So I have my cardstock, 2 pieces of fun foam, and I have my window created with that foiled toner sheet there. I'm going to turn this over so that I have the back facing me, and I'm going to put in a bunch of shaker goodies. I have a Halloween mix that I thought would be really fun to use behind that foiled purple, and it's got some tiny black sequins, some shaped orange sequins. I'm picking out kind of those larger buttons and pearls. I'm going to use those as embellishments on the front, but I don't want them inside the shaker because my 2 pieces of fun foam are not so deep that it would allow those larger embellishments to move around freely. So I really want to stick with sequins and flat embellishments in the back. Okay, now I'm going to take the same liquid adhesive, that's that mixed media adhesive. I love using it, and I'm just going to put a little bit all around the circle. Again, we want to make sure that there's adhesive all around the circle so nothing can escape. I have a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch piece of orange cardstock, and I'm just going to press it on there, straighten it out. When I turn it over, my shaker is created, and I absolutely adore those little cauldrons, the skulls, the little jack-o'-lanterns, all foiled with that purple foil. I think it's so much fun for Halloween. Now I'm just going to take some of those coordinating embellishments that were in that sequin mix and place them on the corners of the circle, just for some extra fun. I have some of those purple pearls, green buttons, and orange buttons. I'm going to treat the bottom of this card panel with some anti-static powder tool, and I'm going to stamp my greeting with some Versamark ink, which is nice and sticky and will stay wet long enough that I can pour some silver embossing powder on top. And then I'm just going to tap it off from the back to get rid of the excess there, brush a little bit away. I'm going to heat set that with my heat tool, and that will create my embossed message there at the bottom. I just wanted to add one more thing, which was this little ghost that I die cut and colored, and then a little witch's hat for the ghost, which I thought was fun for the ghouls night out. And once that's done, then the whole card panel is pretty much completed, and all I need to do is adhere it to a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch top folding note card, which I do with ThermOWeb's Memory Runner XL, which is my favorite tape runner. And that is it. So simple to create these really cute foiled shaker windows using the new ThermOWeb iCraft Deco Foil Clear Toner Sheets just in time for fall and Halloween. If you're interested in any of the supplies that I used, including the brand new release from ThermOWeb, it will all be linked down below for you to check out. I want to thank you so much for stopping by today. Have a wonderful day.